Well, out there to you, we've got this monopoly practice question from a table. You might run into something like this, AP Micro or just a principles class in a college class. So we've got consider a pure monopoly. What that means is that there's a firm with a dominant market share and they do have the ability to mark up the price. So that's the meaning of that. Facing a demand curve, so the demand function you should be used to is this quantity and price combination together. That's what that is. And then the cost function is over here. So it's this and the quantity that goes with it. So let's calculate this. It says write down the profit maximizing condition. So that's where MR equals MC. This is your microeconomics tattoo right here. Hear it over and over and over again. And then the profit maximizing choice in terms of price is going to be the highest price I can charge at the quantity that gives me this. So I need to calculate all this. Okay, so total revenue, I'm going to write the little formulas here. Price times quantity is total revenue. Okay, so it's the number sold times the price I sold them at. This is 0. This is 41. I'm looking at this. I might need to get calculator going here real quick. Okay, and then marginal revenue, that is, let's make this a little smaller here. That is the change in total revenue divided by the change in quantity. Now in this problem and most AP micro questions, your quantity is changing by 1, so the denominator in this is always 1. So it's really just the change in total revenue. And same thing with marginal cost. So it's the change in total cost divided by the change in quantity. Okay, so let's go through this. 38 twice is 76. Make this a little bigger, 76. And then 35 times 3 is 105. 4 times 32 is 128. I should have done one of those magic things where it just populates. 29 times 5, 145. Or I should have done this ahead of time and then just filled it in. Actually, I can do that. Watch this. Okay, and look, they're all filled in there because I did it while I was paused. Anyway, okay, so now we have total revenue all the way down, and now we want marginal revenue, which is the change. So it's the distance between here and here, the difference between those two quantities. So this would be 41. I change that to blue. 76 minus 41 is 35. Was that 29? 23. Yeah, I think it's 15. Yeah, 15. 15. Distance between here and here is 11. 5. Negative 1. So this is that part of the graph that you've seen where it starts to get negative. Negative 7. And nope, that's actually, oh, that's negative 7, yeah. And then that's also negative 7, right? No, negative 13. Let's get it together here. All right, marginal cost, it's the change in total cost divided by the change in quantity, but that change in quantity is 1, so it's just the change in total cost. This is 12. It's the additional cost. Marginal means additional. 1, 2, it's supposed to be a 2, 3, 5, 10, 12, and 20. Okay, so now I can look for a quantity where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. Now, if that doesn't happen, I'm going to look for the last unit where marginal revenue is higher than marginal cost. Okay, because if marginal cost is higher, I shouldn't produce that one. So I'm going to go just down the line and do a check mark here. First one, I should produce it. Every time marginal revenue is higher than marginal cost. Produce it, produce it, produce it, produce it, produce it. Oh, and these actually equal. So it'd be this. This is your case where that happens. And then going down here, no, no, no. Anytime the marginal cost is higher than the marginal revenue, should not produce that. Okay, so this means I should produce quantity of 7. That's the answer. What's the highest price I can charge? Okay, I'm not going to charge 5. I'm going to have a monopoly. Price is going to be 23. And if you wanted to calculate the profit, just take the total revenue, which is 161, and subtract from the total cost. That'll give you the profit. Okay, it's not asking for that, but if you needed to, total revenue minus total cost. And that's how to figure out monopoly outcomes based on a table.